Yo, yo. What up, what up, what up to the Creed, man? What up to the Creed, man? I'm finna put up on you so called. Yes, sir. What up, what up? What up, Ray? What it do? Man, you know I rock with you. Hit that like button. TK, what up, man? Is you TTK for back of the day? Yeah, you just changed your name, but Shalawah, brother, with y'all out here, man, these streets. Make sure you hit that like button, bro. Cause these boys tweaking right now. These boys tweaking on phone. Now I heard a lot of people coming crazy at Kyrie and Kanye, and we ain't gonna have that. Where it goes stand for that, bro. Like we supposed to have these boys back 100% right now. For the longest we've been talking about, man, ain't nobody speaking up for us. Ain't none of the celebrities saying nothing. Ain't none of the athletes. Ain't nobody speaking up for us. Now they speaking up for us, and look what our people doing, boy. Look what our people, man. They trying to go and call their own people. It don't even make no sense. I can't count how many people I can't count how many people I done seen hop on Lil Boozy bandwagon and start coming at Kanye all crazy and stuff. You feel me? And then since Lil Boozy did it, since he put his stamp on it, all the street niggas, all the hood dudes rocking with his message and what he sent. Man, it's just much ignorance going on around here, bro. These these two doing exactly what they supposed to be doing. These two men is doing what the Most High been saying we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be crying aloud. We supposed to be speaking up. On me. That's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be spreading the truth. We supposed to be telling the truth. Supposed to be waking our people up to who they truly is. We the only ones in this whole world that don't got an identity, bro. Everybody else got a country they can go back to. Everybody else got a nation. We the only ones without a nation, bro. We the only hyphenated nationality. This/this, African/American. It don't even make no sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. So now we got messengers finally speaking up. Now that's a problem. And then what's so crazy is Kanye told y'all, hit that like button. Kanye told y'all what was going on. It did. Basically, they proved his point right after he told y'all what was going on. As soon as he told y'all this was going on, them same people he was talking about turned around and start canceling him on everything. What's it called? All his contracts canceled, all type of stuff. You feel me? Why? Because they really are the CEOs and executives of all the top biggest companies. That's the truth. We been knew that though before Kanye told us. So now why that Kanye's the one that's coming out saying it? How's all y'all gonna turn y'all back on him for the same people that's our biggest enemy? That don't even make sense, bro. It don't even make sense. And then you heard, I think Shaq talking like, oh, the commissioner of the NBA is one of them. Adam Silver, he's one of those people, one of the small hats. That's what we gotta say, because if you get to saying the actual term, that's how you get strikes. That's how you get banned. That's how you get deleted, suspended. Man, like my first strike on YouTube came because I typed that word, bro. Literally, because I typed that word. The ish, the ewish, the ewish people. Ewish. I typed that word, bro. And I got a strike off that. That's crazy to me, bro. Like for real, and that just show you the influence and power they got, bro. So now they coming and talking all this stuff on Kanye, all this stuff on Kyrie, and they talking about he's being anti-Semitic. He's made anti-Semitic statements. That don't even make sense because look, let's look at this. Let's look at this truly. Let's break this down. The term Semitic actually comes from Shem, right? Because it was Shem, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? Everybody knows about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They always talk about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob, his name got changed to Israel. So when you hear about the Israelites or Israel, they all came from Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So look, Jacob's great grandfather, Shem, because Abraham will be his grandfather, right? Isaac will be his father. His great grandfather, Shem. That's where they get this term Semitic, right? It actually comes from Shem. But they not the only people that come from Shem, bro. You know how many people that come from Shem, bro? Shem had Abraham. So he also had Isaac, and he also had Ishmael, the Ishmaelites, which would be the modern day Arabs or whatever you want to call it, right? So you got them, you got the even the Elamites, you feel me? You got Elam, you got all type of people. Jacob, Esau, it's so many people that come from Shem, right? So basically all those people under Shem are Semitic, bro. That will mean Negroes, that will mean Arabs, that will mean so-called white man, that will mean all the Latinos, the Native Americans, that will mean the East Indians, that will mean all these people, bro. This ain't just people, bro. Bro, why is this dude walking back and forth, bro? He acting weird. Look at that moon, though. It's just so crazy. Like my man's Ray just said, he said, if you look up the definitions of Semitic, it says the group is Afro-Asiatic family. And why does it say that? Because the Semitic people originate in that what they call the Middle East, in that Middle Eastern area right there next to Egypt, bro. That whole little area from like Egypt on through the what they call that, the United Arab Emirates or whatever. But yeah, all up in that area and then up through Israel, all that whole area was considered Semitic people, bro. It was considered, you know, that's where the whole Semitic stuff had its source at, its core at. You feel me? And if you really look at the facts, if you look back a few years ago, Israel and Jerusalem, that area, had the highest rate of skin cancer. And you gotta ask yourself, why does that area have the highest rate of skin cancer? You just gotta think. Maybe those people shouldn't be in that area because they don't have the skin pigment to live in that area, and the sun is showing that, bro. And this is in a modern day age where there's air conditioning, where there's electric fans, where there's all type of cooling refrigerators, we got all type of stuff. So this is in a technological age, and they still had the highest rate of skin cancer. They still deal with very bad sunburns there. So imagine back in the ancient days, before all the technology, before the air conditioning, before the fans and electric fans and all this stuff to keep us cool. Imagine back in those days. Imagine back in those days before we had our houses nicely insulated to where we could have a whole bunch of, to where we can keep our houses cool in the summer, and then in the winter we can keep them warm. You know, They was insulating, but they wasn't insulating to the level that we insulating now. You feel me? So it's just, it would have been even worse back then. You trying to tell me those people that live over there in the area of Israel, or live over there in the area of Jerusalem or whatever, you trying to tell me those people were the slaves in Egypt? Do you know how hot Egypt is? Do you know how much sun is shining in Egypt, bro? And you trying to tell me those same people was the people outside in Egypt every... Bro, you can't tell me that, bro. I'm not no fool, bro. Like, only a fool would believe that, bro. Like, it's just common sense, bro. And all of y'all people out there that's pale, y'all know how a sunburn feel. I don't know what a sunburn feel like. I ain't never had a sunburn in my life. But y'all know how a sunburn feel. Y'all know how easy it is for y'all to get a sunburn. And this is over here in North America. And a lot of y'all don't live in Florida. A lot of y'all don't live in Texas. A lot of y'all don't live in Southern California. You feel me? Or Arizona, New Mexico. You feel me? A lot of y'all do. But at the same time, a lot of y'all don't live there. And y'all know how easy it is to still get a sunburn, right? So imagine being over in ancient Egypt, blazing sun. Imagine being over there in ancient Israel, blazing sun, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, man. You trying to tell me those people was the ones living in that area back in that time? We just gotta put two and two together, and we over here watching our brothers crucify our other brothers, bro. Like, real talk. We got Boozy hopping on there talking crazy to fam. You feel me? We got LeBron talking crazy. We got Shaq talking crazy. We got everybody talking crazy, bro. We can't have it. We gotta show all these people that we got they back. We gotta show our other brothers that we got they back. We gotta show them that no, this is the new wave. This is what's popular now. We gonna rock with the truth. We gonna tell the truth. We don't care whose feelings it hurt. Who cut us off or disconnect from us, or any of that. We just got to get the truth out, and that's just what it is. And once they see, no, our people is standing behind Kanye and Kyrie, then they're movement too. But it's all mixed up right now. These two men are trying to do something that brings us together. Always wanted from us. Everything we done tried already ain't worked. So maybe this is the way, bro. Maybe this is the way. And of course, if you just listen to the way it sounds, you know it's the way, bro. Because if we knew who we really was, and everybody else knew who we really was, and we all knew we was the chosen children of God, we wouldn't be out here acting crazy all the time. You feel me? We would think twice, you feel me? We would have a different mindset. We wouldn't just stand here like, man, I'm just some nigga on the street. I ain't meant for nothing better in life, you know. I'm just meant to be a gangbanger or trapping out here, or, you know, whatever the case, you know, robbing stuff. Nah, bro, you think different. Like, bro, I'm the chosen child of God. Man, matter of fact, let me put my head in this Bible, because this book is about me, and my ancestors wrote this book for me. Let me put my head in this book. You feel me? Like, real talk, bro. Your mindset gonna be different. It would be no other option but for our people's mindset to be different, bro. We wouldn't just have that straight nigga mentality, because why? We would start being the racist ones, and that's what they fear. They don't want us to come together and start being racist to other people and start really having pride in who we is. We'll start looking at everybody else like, we the chosen, we the Israelites, we the Hebrew Israelites. Who is y'all? Y'all some heathens. You a heathen. You a heathen. You a Gentile. You a Gentile. You a heathen. We'll actually start looking down on people instead of everybody looking down on us. We'll have a reason to be the one looking down on everybody else. And then these people want to walk in these churches and do all that. Man, y'all worshiping us. Y'all worshiping our scriptures, our book. Y'all worshiping our God. You feel me? So that will give us all the power. You feel me? Because if you want to talk about you worshiping Christ, or you worshiping this, or you worshiping that, you got to come through us. We the ones. You feel me? That'll translate all the power to us. You feel me? But instead, the world's brainwashed to think that the chosen children are people that's really not. So they catching all the blessings right now. You feel me? And that's the reason why they're so far high there, is because they're actually they're they're moving in a perception that causes energy. They're moving in the perception that they really are the chosen children of that land and the chosen children of God and the Bible and all of that, and they catching blessings like it, bro. Real talk, but really, them all are blessings, but they doing it in wickedness. We gonna do it in the right way. We gonna do it righteously. You feel me? We gonna catch our blessings. We gonna rule righteously, and the world's gonna be at peace when we finally get our act right and get in the position that we supposed to be in. It's our this right now. Y'all want to blame everybody else when the whole time it's our fault because we the ones that went off. So because we're not in our rightful position, everything else is upside down, bro. Because instead of being the head, we were made the tail, and that's in the book of Deuteronomy. You feel me? And we paying right now. We paying for all our sins and our trespasses against him, and we living out these curses right now. We getting to the end of all this. You feel me? And now we get to the end of all this finally. I've been waiting on this, man. I've been waiting on this for over 10 years, bro. I've been waiting for the celebrities to start talking about it. I've been waiting for this to really kind of go mainstream because I remember everybody. I remember my own family was calling me crazy. I remember that. I remember all type of stuff, bro. Like real talk, bro. I remember you did stuff like this, it made you look like a real lunatic. But now so many people's waking up. It's starting to. It's finna get to that point where it's gonna be common knowledge. Real talk. And right now we got Kanye, bro. We got Kanye and Kyrie showing they got some real balls on them, bro. They got some real balls hanging from them, bro. Real talk, fam. Everybody else, little, I don't even want to say too much because, you know, I'm trying to stop saying bad words and stuff up on my lives and stuff, whatever the case is. But, bro, all y'all other men is weak, and all y'all other dudes out there that y'all should just mouth shut. I understand if you don't want to mess up your bag, you feel me? You don't want to mess up your bread or whatever the case is. Then take your weak self over there and just be quiet. Don't start trying to down the brothers for trying to wake up the rest of our people. That don't make no sense to me, bro. And then we got Pharaoh said that. We got old man, old geezer. Pharaoh said that he on there trying to go in on them like, Kyrie, you should have kept your mouth shut. I would have threw you under the bus too. Like, boy, you sound like a whole hoe. Like, for real, bro. Who even? And I already know why he mad. He mad because Kyrie and Kanye pushing the fact that we the Hebrews, we the Israelites. You feel me? We the Hebrew Israelites. We the real ones. We the chosen. You feel me? They pushing that message, and he's all up into that Egyptian stuff. So that's why he's salty. But fam, ain't nobody trying to be Egyptian. Nobody's racing to be that. Nobody's fighting to be that. You get to saying, oh, we the real Egyptians, we the real Egyptians. That ain't gonna stir up no controversy. Why? Because nobody cares. Nobody wants to be that, bro. Everybody wants to be the chosen children. Everybody wants to be the people that the land of Israel belong to. You feel me? Or Palestine or whatever you may call it. Everybody wants to be the chosen people of that land. The chosen people of the Most High, bro. Real talk, fam. Ain't nobody fighting for Egypt. Y'all boys is crazy, fam. They had like 2,000 gods, bro. Like, which one do you even serve? They don't even make no sense, bro. Come on now. It's nothing but confusion over that way. And I don't know why you mad, old man. Now you see what the truth is. Because ain't nobody been pushing that Egyptian stuff ain't going nowhere, bro. That Egyptian stuff they'll let us have that because they don't care about that. But they don't want us to know that we the real Israelites. That's what they really don't want us to know. That's where the problem's gonna come in. On phone and grave. And anybody that turned against Kanye or Kyrie, you a real lame. Like, you deserve whatever comes upon your head, bro. Like, real talk, bro, because them boys right there took a they taking a real chance. They taking a real leap of faith right now. Like, they literally taking a leap of faith. They just jumped off a ledge, bro. On me. They jumped off a ledge and they building an airplane on the way to the ground right now. Well, they're trying to. They jumped off a ledge and they're trying to build an airplane on the way to the ground right now, bro. I'm telling you, fam. They just took the biggest leap of faith, fam. And y'all over here being weak because what Shaq say? Even Shaq said the NBA commissioner is what? He's a small hat. He's a small hat. Remember, we can't say what they really is because that's what gets you banned Get you spending. That's what mess up your money. That's what get you strikes. What get you all type of stuff. So we ain't gonna sell it, but the small hats on phone and grade. You feel me? The ish people. You feel me? The ish people. But yeah, because we don't have no ish on ours. You feel me? But yeah, he. So that just proved another point. They They did all that to Kyrie, and the owner of NBA is a small head. He's a ish. Come on, man. Y'all proving Kanye point now. Now everybody that was turning against Kanye, if y'all don't see this now and wake up like, hold on, he has a point. And Kanye can't even say the word no more. He just says the red media, and he'll show you a card. The red media. He'll show you all the top executives of all the biggest companies, and all the red ones are the ish people. Real talk, and that's just what it is. It's the truth. How y'all gonna be mad at this man for saying the truth? We already knew that when all this Illuminati stuff was coming out 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever, all this Illuminati stuff coming out, we already knew that. We already start hearing all that stuff and figuring that out. Like, damn, they own everything, they run everything. We already knew that. So why is y'all acting surprised now that a celebrity has the balls to come out and put it out there? Like, look, this is what it is. This is what it is. On me. And Kyrie ain't even doing that. He just reposted something that's on Amazon. Then we got Shaq trying to come at the man, but Shaq played it in his theater. He played the same documentary in his theater. Come on, man. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, bro. And yeah, man, I've been telling people we the Israelites. I've been saying this over 10 years now, bro. I've been saying this over 10 years now. You feel me? And I was crazy at first, but now it's all starting to make sense to a lot of people. On Phone and Gray, y'all know ever since y'all first seen me on here, I've been talking about that. Been talking about it since, been talking about it since, been talking about it. All praises to the Most High, though. Rakatayah Bashim Yahweh. Our people waking up, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but I don't like the fact that how it don't even matter if you think Kanye and Kyrie is wrong. Like, it's just time for us to get to that point where we stand together no matter what, right or wrong. I don't care if he's one of us. Like come on, man. And this is like the best way for us to come together, and y'all still ain't rocking. Y'all, what we gonna do then? Everything did then fail, bro. Where we gonna go from here, bro? We didn't gang bang, we didn't did it all, bro. And all this, y'all, we didn't indulge in the rap culture, and we see where that just got us. They just got us worse than we ever been, bro. Look at us now. We're more ignorant than we ever been, bro, because of the rap culture, the rap and hip hop culture, bro. Look what it did to our people. So where do we go from here? What's next, bro? Like, real talk. We've been doing this shit y'all way, and it's not working. It's not working. So we got some brothers coming in trying to switch it up. And y'all don't like that neither. Like, just what you want to do? Like, we need to just get rid of you. You the problem. Real talk. Because we ain't gonna have no real change when we got all these other niggas steady holding us back. Like, real talk, fam. That's what it really is. We supposed to all have this man back. We supposed to be going crazy right now. We supposed to be boycotting all this because, man, we shake stuff up. We forgot the influence we got as a people. You seen what the civil rights movement did? When we stopped hopping on that bus, we damn near shut down the whole bus company. When we stopped buying stuff, we damn near make the whole company go bankrupt. Stop playing with us, bro. We the ones that, fam, our people go out there and mindlessly spend their money on whatever. The check don't even last. You just got paid Friday, check gone before Monday. You feel me? That our people do that. We just spend our money no matter what. We always gotta have the nicest stuff, but we live in the worstest places in the worstest conditions. But we gotta have the nicest stuff. We gotta pull up in the nicest car though still. We gotta have the nicest clothes on. We gotta have the nicest shoes on. We gotta have some jewelry on. But no businesses, you feel me? You ain't got no businesses though. You don't own no property. You don't own no land. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Why? Because but if we start putting that money circulating within us, but that's the problem. We don't have nowhere to circulate it with us. We don't own nothing. We don't have no businesses. Real talk. So then we got these multi-million. Kanye had hit 1 billion. You feel me? They coming out and they trying to bring this message to y'all. Y'all shutting them out, just like our people did to the prophets and the chosen people back in the day, bro. Real talk. The same thing that happened in the Bible, man. Just open the Bible. It's the same thing. Ain't nothing new under the sun, bro. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Them people looked crazy too when they came out and they was saying all this stuff. Them people was being called crazy too. You feel me? You ain't gonna have no meaningful change, bro. You open your eyes. Go look at the red media. If you think he lying, go look at that list and go do your research. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas so quick to, man, nigga Kanye, man, but they ain't doing no research to prove him wrong. Because if you go actually go look up that red media card, you gonna see that he's on point. You feel me? It don't even make sense, bro. Like, like the dude did exactly what he wanted to in a genius way, bro. He came out with the White Lives Matter shirt to get everybody attention, whole world attention, bro. And guess who was the most mad? Guess who was the most mad? That a so-called black man went and made money off White Lives Matter, just like how the so-called white folks was making money off the Black Lives Matter. And y'all was mad, bro. He got everybody attention just doing that and then start speaking that real stuff. Real, like, come on, man. Cause he already knew what it takes to get y'all attention because niggas is dumb, bro. Y'all need something to be negative about. Y'all need something to talk about. So he gave y'all something to be negative and talk about. Just to get y'all attention, real talk. Because you know when we come out talking that positive stuff, you don't get heard. They walk right past you. They is not listening to you. Real talk. But our people react so much to negativity though. Positivity to get their attention. But they react to negativity quick. That's why the music gotta talk about shooting y'all. Why the music gotta talk about doing, why the music gotta talk about doing robberies and stuff like that, bro. That's why the music gotta talk about fucking a whole bunch of hoes and all this and that, because y'all don't want to hear nothing positive. Niggas don't want to hear nothing positive. They don't want to hear nothing that's actually. What y'all love though, man? What up, Niagara girl, Mikey, the Most High, Big Tommy, Ivan. What up to the Creed, man? Burton, Daniel. What up to you, man? Solomon. What up to you, man? Larry, what up to you, man? Yeah, man. LeBron, man. That was my favorite basketball player, but I think he lost a fan, bro. When he did that, bro, I was like, man, you cooning. At first, you looked like you was trying to go hard for us and stuff, even though you really wasn't. But you looked like you was trying, though. You feel me? And now you cooning. You feel me? So I don't even know if I can even rock with him no more. There's definitely a shift going on, though. What up, EB? Larry, people definitely look up to us, bro. Come on, how's we the lowest people on earth? We the lowest socio-economic race of people on this earth, bro. Literally, we don't have no country. We don't have no nation. They got a country. They got a nation. We don't even got that. We are at the bottom of the bottom. Everybody else got businesses. We don't got that. Everybody else own land, own property. We don't got that, bro. We're the lowest of the lowest. We in the ghettos. We in the projects. We in the hoods. You feel me? And everybody still want to be like us. Everybody still, they dress like us, walk like us, talk like us. You feel me? Using all our slang. You feel me? listening to our music. We don't listen to other people's music, but the whole world listen to our music. The whole world can be seen imitating our culture. You can see Asians on the other side of the world imitating our culture, dressing up like us, but all type of stuff. You feel me? Listening to our music, people across the world, bro. Africans, whites, Asians, everybody. On me. You seen Kim Jong Un? His favorite dude, Scottie Pippen. Oh no, not Scottie Pippen. His name, Rodman, Dennis Rodman. But yeah, man, everybody, hey, our actors, boy, we make the movies. We make the best. We make the movies the best movies when we in. You feel me? Like we got that swag. We got that flavor, bro. Like look at the sports, bro. Like come on, man. Look at basketball. Look at football. Like we took over everything. We make the best music. Everybody knows that. We make the best music. Like most of the world learned how to sing and hit them notes listening to us, bro. Now, not everybody can hit them. They be trying to hit them notes themselves. But we was doing that first. We taught the world how to do that. You feel me? Dancing, come on, man. Don't forget, we taught the world how to do that too. You know, like people got them moves, and they was watching us first to learn the moves. On me, learn how to move. We been doing that. You heard what they said about Elvis? That's where he learned his little hip shake and stuff. His little hip shake, the little white folk was going crazy over that too. But he learned that from us, bro. He learned how to move his hips and stuff. Boy, they used to be square dancing, hopping in circles and shit. You feel me? We taught them how to have some moves and shit. You feel me? Hit that light bulb though. What up, Brian? You found your status correction? That's what's up. All praise to the Most High. What up, AC Picks? Yeah, ain't nobody proved yay wrong yet. So I ain't trying to, unless you can prove yay wrong, shut up. Yeah, man, hit that like button one time for the one time that came through. I'm finna get up off of here, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.